welcome to Sunday World Engage. My name is Nhlengethwa and I'm reporting live from Mbombela. Yes, Mbombela, because this weekend is the Metro FM Awards and everyone is looking forward to them. So today we have a special guest. We have Metro FM's business manager, Kina Nhlengethwa, who will tell us what we can expect and the future of the awards, since it's the third year that they are hosted in Mbombela this year. Hi, Sis Kina. Thank you so much for joining us. So the theme this year is crowning greatness, right? Can you elaborate on that and what it means for the awards and if it reflects the achievements of the South African artist this year?
Hello, Mbali. Thank you for inviting me. The theme here this year really it took a lot of time for us when we sat and then we think about how are we going to celebrate the industry, right? Because we have the awards today because of the artists. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. And then we came up with a theme of crowning greatness to say, you know what, these are the stars, these are the legends, these are the people who make us to be who we are in the
Yes.
music industry. So let's celebrate them big. Let's crown them. So it's all about the celebration of kings and queens.
Oh, okay. And then this year, the entries, the nomination entries were much higher than last year. What do you think contributed to that?
Uh, a very good question. And we were also shocked when we looked at the entries to say, oh, they are very high. I think really what contributed is, remember, it's the third year now we're here in Mpumalanga after a break of 6 years
Yes.
not having the metros. So when we brought the metros back, obviously the industry was not ready. After 6 years, you're thinking, okay, are they happening? Are they not happening? Right? And they were great. We appreciated. Last year, then the entries went higher, but this year they were even more higher. What I think really it contributes, it's just the excitement of having the metros back, but also the elements that we have added to it, like the winners, they don't just walk away with the trophy only, but they also get the money.
Yes.
So that contributes into the numbers being high.
Okay. And then, how has the rise of Amabiano shaped the Metro FM Awards?
Um, I'm a, I'm a piano, I'm a piano, I'm a piano. It's one of like the biggest genres, right? And really they've contributed a lot. And even the innovation behind the music of Amapiano, they've taken it from one level to the other. And being Amapiano, and we are very big on supporting the local music. So it's one of the genres that we really appreciate.
Okay. Um, and then, how do you guys plan on re-representation of other genres such as kwaito, like gospel, all of the other genres? How do you plan on making sure a representation for them is there?
Okay. The beauty about the Metro Awards is that it's all the genres, especially those that we play, right? That form part of our playlist, which cuts across, be it the gospel, be it R&B, be it jazz,
Yes.
everything, right? So what happens is, because there is there's obviously a system, right? And we put it out there to say, okay, we are looking for the music that has been released from this period to that period, and all the genres, they are accommodated there. So then people, they just submit, because it's not something that really happens behind the scenes and that's it. But we put it out there, and then the artist will see that, okay, these are the genres that speak to us, and then they will just submit.
Okay. And then you guys have partnered with the provincial government and the Motsepe Foundation. How do these partnerships elevate or make the awards ceremony like better?
Um, Especially the province, because we we obviously go to different provinces, and then we share our interest of like wanting them to host the metros, and then it depends on our engagement with that particular province, and but what they get in return in terms of the benefits from the economical spin-off,
Yes, and
right? And
tourism.
it's tourism, it's just amazing. So that's one of the things that really elevates the metros, but also that being hosted by a particular province, it attracts other sponsors. Last year, the first year when we started like 3 years ago, maybe we only had two sponsors. But
Yes.
the year after that, we started seeing like more sponsors coming on board. And this year, we have like more sponsors that are sponsoring the metros. So it shows, number one, the credibility of the metros, but also how big the metros are growing, and the benefits that comes with being a sponsor of the metros.
Okay. And then just to go back, you mentioned Uguti before artists would only like get an award only, and
Yeah.
this year and last year they've been getting prize money per
Yeah.
category. So how do you think this money is going to contribute to artists and their craft? Because the arts industry is just, yeah, it's something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So giving them the prize money, it's really something that um, the artists value so much. It's not that they don't value the trophy, the award. They value that, but having added the element of money, it really makes a huge difference, because that's when you are helping somebody. Some of them, they are new in the industry, maybe the best newcomer,
Yes.
or some of the artists really have been struggling, but even though they are doing well, but like things are not happening the best way they wish. So giving them money, it means a lot to them. What they do with it, it's,
Yeah, it's not up to you
yes,
guys.
but they really appreciate, and they enjoy that element of them getting money.
Okay. And then the awards have been here in Bobela. This is the third year,
Yeah.
right? And I believe it might be the last year. I don't know. But like, what has been the impact of hosting the MMAs here in
Right.
Bombela? Like, particularly in terms of tourism and the
So,
economic space.
so, um, and like we're very happy because the province is not hiding in terms of the return on investment, right? They put it out there to say hosting the metros, they've benefited a lot from a tourism point of view. But over and above that, um, the employment that
Yes.
happens this weekend, because we make it a point that people who form part of the metros, be it the pre-party, be it like the vendors, be it like your catering, decor, stuff like that. We focus on the suppliers that are from the province. So that benefits them a lot. And after 3 years, obviously, we had like a 3 year relationship, whether we are coming back or not, But it's been such an amazing journey with the province. And also the fact that they opened the door for us, you know, after 6 years, because you have a break of 6 years, and then when you come back, it's like, why must I invest in you? What
Yes.
are you bringing that is completely different from what you used to? So it was like a very big challenge, even for us, to knock in different doors, because the question that we were getting is, why 6 years gap, right? And then we'll explain why. But to have like a province that really trusted and believed in us and opened the doors, was an amazing thing, and they see the value.
Okay. And then I just want to know, last year's awards were a success,
Yeah.
with artists, winning and everything. How does Metro FM plan to build the momentum for this year, tomorrow?
Not just this year, but tomorrow.
Tomorrow, this weekend.
Uh, so the how we build the momentum really we looked at what happened last year, right? The successes and everything, and obviously the failures. We learn from those things, and then we start planning to say how are we going to rectify the mistakes that happened last year, but also how can we take the event to the next level. Be it we look at the stage, the production, and everything, okay? Because how we are pitching the metros now, it must be it must be an international
Yes,
award,
yes, yes.
right? So all those things they come in very handy when we planning, but also from a marketing point of view and programming. We started really pushing the metros way in advance, sometime like towards the end of the year last year. So we had um, a lot of time to really talk about the awards and create that momentum and the excitement. Yeah.
Okay. And then, are there any special tributes or moments that are planned for to honor legends, or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. There's like special moments that we'll have tomorrow. I'm not gonna give you that because there are
Yes.
special moments. Honoring some of the legends is something really big. You know, and tomorrow part of that we have two lifetime achievements. We used to have one. Then we're like, you know what, the industry is growing, the industry is big, right? Let's look at like two legends that we honor. So we have that moment tomorrow, and we're excited.
Okay. And then, what are Metro FM's plans regarding the future of the awards in terms of location, format, and partnerships?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
Really,
testing.
like the plans are
You
there.
still gonna
We are still,
finalize things?
finalizing things. We're still engaging. Uh, it's not like it's a long journey
Yes.
because you have to look at a whole lot of things, right? And make sure that when you finalize your plans, uh, are they are your plans still the same as previously, or you want to elevate, or you want, there's a whole lot of things that happen behind. And also you look at the cost of the awards. If you'll see the production tomorrow, it's so huge, right? So if we want something bigger than what we have tomorrow, then we must also think money wise, right? So all those things they contribute when we do the planning. Where they are going, when and how, I don't know. Whether we're coming back, I don't know.
Okay, and then how do you envision like the Metro FM Awards evolving over the years?
Because they are getting big, right? And and my head, I don't see us having the metros here forever, as in like in our country, right? One day, why not taking the metros to another country, you know? So those are the things that we keep on thinking about to say, it's not just elevating the awards, but elevating the brand Metro FM, right? We have to take it out there, not only on the airwaves or on the streams, but physically take it out of the country so that the people that listen to the station via different platforms, they get to experience the brand. So the metros being the biggest property, not only of Metro but the SABC, we see ourselves somewhere.
Okay, interesting. And then, like, what can we expect? tomorrow? Like, what are you looking forward to?
Me, I'm looking forward to number one, the production, the stage, right? Um, when I went to see yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was excited, but yesterday I was like, a something else. So I'm looking forward to the production, everything that will be happening. I'm looking forward to the performances. I'm looking forward to the fashion, right? Especially with the theme crowning greatness. You expect people to come dressed amazing, um, and the music festival. I'm sure you saw the lineup. It's
Yes.
just so packed, uh, and it's 2 times bigger and better than last year. So all those things really, it's just going to be an exciting evening.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode, yet short, episode of Sunday World Engaged. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.